What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be making a video of my 350 gallon tank. I've had this tank in the past before, but due to some circumstances and a long story made short, I restarted the setup and this is how I'm running it now. In the past, I just ran 3 Fluval FX6s on here, and I just had like 2 bio wheel hang-on backs, and that worked great. But this time around, I wanted to go with something different. Never had a sump before, so I'm running it with the sump, and I didn't want that to be my main system, so I'm also running 1 Fluval FX6 on here and keeping it short and sweet. I do have an eel in here, so I can't run any hang-on back filters. Learned that the hard way. So basically, it's a 350 gallon tank. Don't mind my shirt on the window, it's to prevent the glare for you guys to see, but in here I have 1 P14 Royal Galaxy Stingray. Got him from Stingray Biology. Just a really pretty fish, maturing just insanely. Starting to darken up. I really hope he gets like jet black with these white dots, but still just a beautiful, insanely beautiful fish nonetheless. Like, look at those eyes. Like, that galaxy pattern carries up into those eyes too. It's just stunning fish. I think I got very lucky with him. In here I got a Tigrinus catfish. He's the newest fish in this tank. Very beautiful fish. Having some trouble feeding him. He hasn't been eating. Not to say he doesn't have an appetite, but I don't want to feed the tank feeders. Like, he's pretty healthy. You can see he's reacting, you know. He looks pretty good. His fins have been healing. He got a little beat up in the net in the store, but he's been giving me trouble with frozen food and pellets, so I might cave in and get some feeders for him, or I'm gonna have to try some earthworms. Right here I have a red albino Oscar, little peach. Not so little anymore. Really nice fish. I have a chocolate cichlid in here. Here I have a lemon tail barb, ballooning up since I put him in here. This system's been running about 4 months now, so it's finally at the point where it's just maturing nicely and it's clearing up and just looking really good. Right here I have a jaguar cichlid. They all get along pretty well. They all got their space for now. Got this nice, really big, priceless, huge piece of driftwood I got from upstate. Oh, I don't want to move too fast because right here, my second newest fish in the tank, I've had him, I've been growing him out, but here's my Royal Pleco. I'll move slow. Wow, it's a nice shot of him. I never really get nice views of him like this. But he's got a nice yellow tail. When I was removing him to this tank, moving him over, and I had him out of the water, that tail was just super yellow out of the water. Really nice fish, enjoying the driftwood. I also have a fire eel in here, might be hiding. I also have a black ghost knife in here, it might be hiding too. You might be able to see him moving around. There's his tail is underneath there. I'll make another video of the fish feeding, but just for now I'm jumping back into a quick video. Here is my baby Matoro stingray. I mean, really both the stingrays are babies, but he's a lot smaller. Really beautiful fish. He's got really nice orange spots. It's hard to tell because he's buried in the gravel right now, but he looks really good. The gravel's just a mixture of Carib Sea. I forget the exact gravel. I can leave it in the description. Or if you really want to know, just comment, I'll get back to you. It's Carib Sea gravel and Carib Sea sand. I think the sand is sunset gold, and it just looks beautiful with the stingrays and the fish. It's just a really nice color. And I have some fake plants in here. Gives this black arowana up top some nice security. You know, he's growing out, so he's not super confident out in the open water yet with these cichlids going around, but you know, once he gets bigger, he'll be all right. Got some nice rocks in here. As you guys can see before, I'm running an FX6 on here. I'll do another video of all the system setup, but just to do it briefly, it's a 90 gallon sump, 2 main lines going in. Simply just threw some filter socks. This is not a fancy sump, I made it myself. It's a 90 gallon sump. I just got some light diffuser stilts with a zip tie holding it so it clamps the filter sock. That's as simple as you get. And I got a bio brick in there, as well as the K1 and K2 plastic media. It's just 2 different sizes of that stuff floating around. I got 3 bags of like general ceramic stones in there. I forget the exact ones. I got them on Amazon. Again, You know, I'll make another video of the system breakdown. I'll provide links and stuff in the description. But simply for now, I got that in there. I got 4 air stones, simple sump. They're literally just zip tied to rocks. I got 2 small blue ones and 2 big black ones in the back. I'm also running an 800 watt Finex heater with a Inkbird controller up there. You know, I thought it would maybe be smothered in there, but it's got plenty of room to breathe, and all that air going around it helps circulate it, and it does power this whole tank really well. I got the thermometer over there, you can see. So, and I only have one returning the water on one side. So the heater's down here, returns, comes out, and it's reading very accurately over there. So I'm very happy with the heater and the controller. Fish are happy, you can see them scuffling a little bit, but yeah, so I'm happy with that. I just got a Higher pump here with 1 huge bag of carbon, and that's pretty much what I run on my sump. 1-inch return, 1.5-inch inlines, and that's it. Pretty simple. I just made 2 baffles, you know, drilled the holes opposite the flow goes through. Works really, really well. Extremely satisfied with that. I've never did a sump before in all my years of fish keeping. 10 years, this is my first sump. So I'm very happy with it. The tank looks fucking awesome. Speaks for itself. This is the air pump that pretty much churns all the stuff in the sump. The only downside of this is it is loud. I wouldn't say it's unbearable. If you have fish and you want a big display like this in somewhere, you know, you just live with that. It's really not that bad. You could put this in a separate room. I have like a little coat room over there, and you could, you know, run the lines, but it doesn't bother me that much. I usually run my AC anyway, or the fan on the AC all the time anyway, so I don't really hear it. I got a fire eel who's hiding in here. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure that's all the fish I mentioned. Most of them you can see, except for the Matoro, the fire eel, and the black ghost knife in here. But all the other fish are pretty much out. Make a separate video of the feeding. This is the sump. I gotta clean up all these lines. That's the return. That's the overflow box that's drilled through. I wanted just a really sleek setup. You know, you can't even notice that in the tank really. There's a grate in there where it overflows. And perfect example, you just saw the arowana swim by. I did not want any fish like clunking into a big clunky box or a weir, like a weir box. So it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. Really satisfied with it. I'll be making more videos, finally back in the game. And it looks great. Just gonna let all these fish grow out. And that's pretty much it. We'll see how it goes and how all the fish grow, but feeling pretty good, and the fish are looking really good.